Hi, my name is Ricky Ray, and I'm going to read a poem for you today entitled The Dragon by Bridget Pegeen Kelly. A lot of you know her poem, The Song, and I think this is another of her great ones worthy of our attention. It's from her last book, The Orchard. The Dragon. The bees came out of the junipers. Two small swarms, the size of melons, and golden too, like melons, they hung next to each other, at the height of a deer's breast, above the wet, black compost. And because the light was very bright, it was hard to see them, and harder still to see what hung between them. A snake hung between them. The bees held up a snake, lifting each side of his narrow neck just below the pointed head, and in this way, very slowly, they carried the snake through the garden, the snake's long body hanging down, its tail dragging the ground, as if the creature were a criminal being escorted to an execution, or a child king to the throne. I kept thinking the snake might be a hose, held by two ghostly hands, but the snake was a snake, his body green as the grass, his tail divided, his skin oiled, the way the male member is oiled by the female's juices, the greenness overbright, the bee's gold, the winged serpent moving slowly through the air. There was something deadly in it, or already dead, something beyond the report of beauty. I laid my face against my arm, and there it stayed for the length of time it takes two swarms of bees to carry a snake through a wide garden, past a sleeping swan, past the dead roses nailed to the wall, past the small pond. And when I looked up, the bees and the snake were gone, but the garden smelled of broken fruit, and across the grass a shadow lay for which there was no source, a narrow plinth dividing the garden, and the air was like the air after a fire, or the air before a storm, ungodly still, but full of dark shapes turning.